Hi guys, it's Kelly Snow. I finally finished this journal and I was just gonna go to bed, but I'm laying in there and my husband's snoring so dang loud, I figured I might as well just get up and do it. So it's gonna take a minute though. This is gonna be a long one. I can't help it. Look how big it is. And I don't know if my camera is right or what, but anyway, this is a huge beast. Again, you guys know how I like to do these big ones. So here's another one. So 3-inch spine. It's huge. There's only 3 signatures, but I don't know why my signatures get so big. Seriously, I don't. Here's my mop string tassel that everybody is loving. So I just think it's really cute. I just pulled all kinds of stuff that I like, and there's cups and silverware and beads, and there's an iron and a knife, and there's just ribbons and racks and all kinds of stuff. And I just want to thank everybody in my group, Junk Journal Junkies, etc. Everybody sent me tidbits. A lot of the stuff was all gifted to me, and so it's just fun to go through. This was gifted to me, and it's just fun to go through and see everybody's little contributions, even if I can't remember every single name. But anyway, so I named this one yesterday because I left the tag on from the shop, and I just think it's really cute. So I layered a couple different laces on the spine. We've got a doily and layers up on the top here, and this is, I don't know, is it a napkin or a hanky? I don't know, but it's embroidered with these pretty flowers, and I love it. And this is vintage apron, and I made some strings, metal corners, and I just love the color. And this whole book is a 50s kind of vibe, cooking and cleaning and screaming kids, and that's why we got the mop strings, because this is a woman's deal here. Kind of in the 50s though, and so it's pretty big. And so what the deal is, I put the closures right here, but if you tie it too tight, it's gonna like pull too hard. I don't know, I'm thinking I just don't tie it that tight, so it's actually gonna take up a big spot like on your shelf. Do you know what I mean? You don't want to tie it too tight because then it pulls it. I don't know, and I'm scared of it bending. Not that that's any big deal, but I don't know. I guess it's up to you how you want to do it. But I'm tying it a little bit looser. But anyways, I have this fabric, and so it just falls open, and there's 3 signatures, and there's a million clips. We did a clips tutorial and the mop string tutorial, and so there's so many goodies in this that this is just going to take forever. And so I don't even, the last time I had a big one like this, I actually got mail, and people were yelling at me for taking too long. So whatever, I can't help it. Holy crap, it took me weeks. You know what I mean? So anyway, I just think it's fun, and I like to take my time because now I'm going to send it away and I'll never see it again. And oh my God, this is going to be so hard to leave my door. Let me tell you right now, this is everything that's my favorite stuff. So I really want to keep it, but I'm not. It's going in my shop. I listed it already. Oh, you know what I mean? But I'm making another one. And then I'm making one for a gift. So I'm going to do 3 in a row because I love this so much. This is how much I love it. Okay. So vintage hanky belly band. And I have just every kind of 50s ephemera in here that you could just possibly have. And if I go through every single thing, we'll never get through it. But I made these cute little journaling cards out of pattern paper and Pinterest images and coffee stain paper on the back. And this is some really thick lace I got gifted to me. It's just amazing. I love it so much, and I kept it for a long time, but I gotta give it up. And this is vintage cookbook page that I stamped, fork and a knife and a spoon, and that stamping on the back. It's pretty cute. And then this is one of those fern letters that I showed you guys how to fold, and I inked it and have some cute little ribbon on. And look at that paper in the back. Can you stand it? This is my favorite book ever. Okay, I'm just saying. I can't take how cute it is. I don't even want to give it away. So here's my dot paper. This is 24 pound. It's in my shop. I love this stuff, and so I wanted to mimic it on the other side. So I put the dot treat bag back here and put some trim on, and then another glassine one in the front, and then a little glassine envelope with a rose die cut. There's some tsunami rose, little shrunk down little images in there that are really cute. And then this, it's a rose tag from Nicole Manzo. She sent me a bunch of pretty little tags, so I had to use one in here because I love roses. And this is actually ribbon. It's not washi tape, so that's really cool. And then it's got pink cheesecloth, and she did a really good job on those. And then this is some new trim from Hobby Lobby. I'm loving it. And then these are those rustic ephemera tags that I made the tutorial out of. So they're coffee stained on the back, and this is a neat one. You know, I don't have to put it all back in right now, but, and we'll just go through and, you know. So then I made those little tags here out of salt and pepper shaker shapes and a sugar dish, so it kind of looks like, I don't know, you know, the shapes. And then this is a little flipper. I don't know what we call these. I always call them flippers. And there's just little tags in here and little things, and this is made out of a recipe, and this is made out of, this is the envelopes, the junk mail that we used. And I made a video tutorial on that too, on how to make the pockets and tucks out of junk mail. So this is a cool one. And then just a little pocket here with some little note cards, and here she is in the kitchen. This is vintage apron from the 40s, and she's in the kitchen cooking, right? And she's got an apron on, and she's making breakfast. Meanwhile, her husband is over here saying he's not lifting a finger because he just got married today, and ew, there's a big bug right there. I don't like this. Ew, get out of here. Ow! He's on my thing. Get out of here. Ow! My God. Oh. Oh my God, I don't like him. Oh. Okay. Why does something always happen in my videos? Oh God, it's so funny every time. Like, everybody else can make a normal video, okay? As soon as I get out of here, the camera falls. Or, oh my God, okay. Anyways, so dude gets married. He's got a stogie and a drink, and he's just hanging out by the dog. Mom's in the kitchen. So anyway, this paper is it's so funny. I can't get over it. Can Company and I don't know, Mix and Measure, and then I used, I don't know, so many papers. But look at these clips. Aren't they just sick? They're so cute. So anyways, it's Saturday, you know, and the husband's like, yay, he gets the day off. Meanwhile, she's in the kitchen, right? And so I just made these cute little pockets, and this is one of those vintage kitchen little, you know, towels. And then the ephemera in here, you know, I figure they're on their honeymoon and she's in there trying to be cute. So, and then I have some little trim here, and this is out of a vintage cookbook page. It's just a little banner, and this is old. The ephemera is Max Factor makeup. Max Factor. Remember that stuff? And then I made these clips, you guys remember, with the girls on them, and I have some note cards clipped under here. And then I just have to say, I wasn't going to pull this off, but I will. This is a picture of my grandma in the 50s, and I started with her stash. So I like to include her anytime I can, so I love that. And this is vintage wallpaper. I love that. I'm obsessed with that right now. Becky sent it to me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? That's how I am about that. But anyway, don't you love that clip? It's just super cute. And then, you know, cookbook. And then there's a glassine bag, and I put some ribbon on there, and aprons, you know. And then I love this paper. I just love this paper. And then the ephemera is 50s kitchen stuff, you know, and she's got gloves and the mixers, and then here's a little jar, little rice thing, and the doilies sewed in here. Cookbook page, and then there's coffee stained parchment, and then this is actually vintage ledger paper out of a vintage book. It's not like photocopied or from the store, you know what I mean? And then these are just vintage women's magazines, and then these are those cool little flipper envelopes we made. Oh my god, these are fun. So here's an old in here, it's a tuck spot, and there it goes like this. See, it's like a belly band folded over, and there's a Walmart ad in there. I don't have to take it all out. And then on this side, it gives you two little pockets, so it's kind of fun. And then this one's just a little, it's just a little rosy. I love the roses, baby roses. Little place to write journaling spot, and this is a journaling card with like 50s Pyrex on it. And then that's cookbook page. And look at this, isn't it cool? And then I have these little mini clips on the top. They're clothespins, you know. And I embellish them with all kinds of different stuff you'll see as we go through. And then here's one of the Women's Day journaling cards I made. It's got pattern paper, so it's kind of fat, like pillowy. And then here's another one of my pockets I made out of the junk mail envelopes, and another one of my homemade tags out of the vintage cookbook, and a little tuck spot of her eating, I don't know, peanut butter and jelly. And then this is a placemat that I folded in half and sewed and stamped, and then I put this is all vintage wallpaper. I'm just saying, I don't know how I can stand putting this in the shop. But it's a huge tag of vintage wallpaper that I sewed, and there's coffee stain paper on the back. Oh, I love this book. I love the vintage paper. Look at this. You know what this is? Oh my god, you guys. This is a photocopy of my grandma's old photo album. You know your grandma's got a photo album like that, right? And it's got this hunky, chunky lace on it. It's like so thick, I don't know. And it's coffee stained paper on the back. Look at that, look at that. And then it's got vintage velvet ribbon that Becky sent me. Oh my god, I can't stand it, right? Look at that, look at that. And here's some Pyrex, in case you like Ray Stevens. I'll be singing Ray Stevens all night, right? Then you know what? I can't find, somebody gave me, if I find them between now and when somebody orders this, I have little things for the ends. I've never done that yet. And I have something. Somebody sent me these little things for the ends. But, you know, I reorganized. Everything's lost. Anyway, these are big pockets. You can put stuff in here, see? And the middle of every signature is like this. It has a design pocket here like that. It has a placemat, and it has this funky little pockety thing with the laundry on it. Isn't that adorable? That's why I got the clothespins. And it has little pockets, and so it shows the 50s shoes. That's my little tags. I mean, there's a big envelope on the, pocket on this side, but I didn't put nothing on that side. And then I just made these cute little, well, I showed you guys in my videos, if you watch my videos, how I made all these and how many I made. I must have made, I don't know how many. And the ephemera is cute too, you know, it's the woman in the kitchen, you know. And then, oh my god, look at this huge tag with the orange. Oh my god, I love this wallpaper. And then it's stitched, you know, and there's coffee stain paper on the back. And then here's another, the other side of that little envelope. So it's got little cards in it and little ephemera, hey mom, and there's a crying baby and stuff, you know. And so the ledger, that vintage ledger paper, and the other side of that, and the cookbook page, and the doily, see? And then now, This is that sick wallpaper. I don't even want to get rid of this. I love it so much. I can't stand it. Becky gave it to me. So it's my favorite thing ever. And then you know, this big hunk of lace and the flower. Are you kidding me right now? Can't stand it. Then I just glued another big hunk on the side just to throw some more in there like I need it. You know what I mean? And then here's a little bag, and I just made a little thing out of fork, knife, and spoon paper and sewed the edges, and it's just a little journaling spot that sticks in here. And you can leave the muffin part out if you want. Oh my god, I'm only on the first signature. I gotta hurry up. It doesn't say my time though as I'm going here, does it? Okay, well. Anyway, there's really cute. Let me see. You're missing all the clips. See the clips, and it's got pearls and all kinds of cool lace. And then this is super cool. This is photocopies of my grandma's photo album, only the inside. See the lines? See the lines? And it's all screwed up. Remember the glue lines from when your grandma, you know what I mean? In those old photo albums. So I thought I would leave this blank because it'd be cool if you could put, you know, your own pictures there or whatever. But I did put her just because, you know, it looks good. But I'm just saying, isn't that cool? I love it. So I'm going to start doing this because it's just, I don't know, I'm obsessed. And so I don't know what I was doing with this. I really don't. I was just trying some stuff out, you know how you do? And it flips and everything. I mean, I don't know. I almost want to just cut it off and leave it open. I really don't know what I was doing. I was just screwing around. But I love this paper because I just like the gingham and all of that. So I don't know what I was doing. I just flipped it and put tickets or little tags in there, and I don't know. Anyway, there's more canisters, flour, tea, and coffee. Ta-da! And here's some more dots. I love the dots. I just leave them plain. Then I made these cool pockets out of book pages and design paper. And, well, I gotta turn this, don't I? Yeah, see, it gets so thick you can't even see the dang pages, for Pete's sakes. Oh, my God. All right. Oh, my God, you guys are going to hate me. Oh, well. Okay, so it's just book page tags with the little images, coffee stain paper on the back. And then here's where we're going to start getting into the wallpaper and the wrapping paper. Look at this turquoise. I can't stand how much I love this. It's my favorite color, right? And then here's the book page pockets. So there's a couple different spots you can put. We're tucking in the back like that. And then there's a little pocket right here. So we're going in like that, see? We're going in like that. Okay. Can you stand how gorgeous this paper is? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I can't because I love roses, you guys know, and pink and turquoise is my thing. So I just really love this book, I'm just saying. So anyway, here's a big tag out of that. I did several different copies of blank old pages of my grandma's photo albums, and I'm just digging the way this looks. Plain, you know, I just love it. So I'm thinking you could put, you know, pictures on here or something. I don't know. I just think it's neat. But there is coffee on the back. But I just like the way it looks, just like that. I don't know why I like it so much. I didn't even sew around it or anything. Normally I do, but I don't know. I'm just digging the way that looks right against this. I just like it. So anyway, another little banner with a girl in an apron and some ephemera. And a top pocket, and I love this roses, and it's got a clip, so I'll show you. The clip's got turquoise and lace and yellow. It's just adorable, and I love this. It's my favorite trim. It was gifted to me, and this was gifted to me, and it's got red velvet. Oh, tabby, 79 cents little card, which I love it. That was gifted to me. And here's another one of those pockets that I made with the junk mail, and it's got all kinds of little goody goodies. And look at that wallpaper. Can you stand that? OMG. And velvet, vintage velvet ribbon from my new friend Becky. It's fun when you do this. You meet all these new people. Jars, another fern letter that I inked up and folded up and stained up, and look at that. Ooh, I love that one. It looks so good when you open it up, but you know, I can't do all of it because it'll just get to be too long. Although it doesn't show me right now how long of a video I'm doing already, but anyway, I'm just gonna keep going. So my tags I just love. Sorry, but I'm just saying, I ain't even trying to hide it. And then I got these are supposed to be canning jars, handmade by canning jar labels, and then like jam, you know. So we got little fruities. This is all vintage magazines, doily, ledger. I love that paper. I'm obsessed with this book right now. Look at the Maybelline girl. Oh my god, she's so pretty. I love this one. I don't know why, but it's my favorite page. I love her, and I was gifted this lace. I love this trim, and then I put her with, I gotta show you this. Everything's falling because this book is huge. Oh, that bug's in here. That's why. Oh, crap. Okay, look at this pink. I don't know if the camera's even going to catch it, but this is vintage pink paper. And oh my god, I can't stand it. I copied it, but the ink just won't even, like I need neon ink or something. But I love that. That's my favorite. Look at the Maybelline in her lashes. I love it so much. It's my favorite page. And here's some ephemera in here, and it flips over, and there's pockets on this side. And here's another one of those huge fat wallpaper tags that's in there. And then that same little clips, clothespins, because you know the laundry in the middle, remember? And then there's pockets inside and tags here and more clips, and then there's guest check tags and just ephemera and gingham. And I'm just gonna go faster now because like I'm just going too slow. Oh, here's the other side of that vintage wallpaper, and this is a journaling card. It comes out, and I love that little pocket. It's got a guest check ticket in it, and these are more jars. These ones have strings and little labels. They're cute. And then here's another one of my homemades with wallpaper and some trim here. I love this paper. I just love this paper. I don't know. Here's another one of those weirdo pockets. I don't know what I was doing. And then this one's my favorite with the baby and the jars. And Joanne sent me this little punch so I can do these cute flowers. And we got tickets, and we got a little clothespin holding on some lace down here. And this paper, I'm so obsessed. You guys, this is sheet music underneath. You can see it with this vintage rose paper on the top. I can't stand it. Oh my god, I gotta save some of those tags for myself. I made a whole bunch. So I'm gonna just, okay, so here, this is the coolest. Okay, here's a tag right here in the bag. Okay, this is the coolest. This is the photo album that I've been telling you about, that I've been, and look, I got the ring, so I copied the whole photo album. I stuck it right in my printer. You know what I mean? And there's the rings and everything. So now that actually like looks like a photo album cover, right? I don't know. I'm just digging it. I just think it's cool. I don't know why. Top pocket. So there's just a bunch of junk in there. You get it. And then I love this because it's got crushed velvet ribbon, vintage with that pink paper. And I dyed this with some weird pink stuff. And there's lace up here. And this has everything. Vintage wallpaper, vintage apron, vintage magazine, sewing, coffee stain paper. Oh, I love this so much. It's my favorite paper. This is my last sheet. Oh, I had to photocopy it. So I have it, but it's not the same. I don't know what I got going on here. If I glued it, I must have. 1 second. Oh, there we go. Ooh, very touchy. This paper is really old, you know, and ooh, I don't want to pull too hard. I'll get it. Oh, there we go. That was easy. Okay. So there's some lace down here, and there's a little, I made this little, boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I made this little thing, this little thing and that little thing. So many little things. I hate flip-throughs take forever, but I can't help it. This took me weeks to make. You know, they take a long time, you know, to make this. Recipe card and another pin, and here's some more roses. I love these tags, you guys. They're amazing. I'm just trying to hurry. And I got these cool little pockets down here with green thread, ledger paper, and look at her. She's so cute. I love this paper, and there's a note card in there. You can pull it out. It's a little tuck spot. And this is cool. It has a bunch of different things in here that I made. Just a bunch of little things to write in and tags and just different stuff. It's just very thick and hard to maneuver here. Oh, look at that. Another one of these. And look at this flowers. I love that wallpaper. I like these little junk mail envelopes. They're just cute. And you get a lot of little tuck spots out of them, and I just like them. You know? And here's another one of the huge cards from the photo album. Look at the glue lines. I'm just loving that. I don't know. I put several of them in here. This whole album, well, I mean, not really album, but, and then I never thought in a million years I would find a doily that would match this coral color, but there it is. I found a vintage doily, the same color as what I was doing here. Can you imagine? This is that thick, thick, thick lace. I can't stand how awesome it is. This is my favorite book. I'm just really sorry, but I'm just saying I love it so much. You know what I mean? There's little tags in here and the little spots, and then this is a huge, another huge wallpaper tag. Let me try to get this in frame here. It's so big. See, it comes out the top. It's one of those. It's just like origami paper. I swear, I don't even know what it is, but it's like milky, but you can see through it. I don't know, but anyways, it's gorgeous. And so then here's the middle again with the laundry and the clips like we did. And then here's my last clippy girl. Ooh, she's dancing, right? So I got buttons and satin pink ribbon and pink tulle, and she's the one I used the fingernail file on because I cut it all screwed up. But man, that file works good, right? And it just goes on and on, you know. It just goes on and on. And there's lace down here, and ooh, I love this pink. Look at that pink card. So there's another one of those pockets with all my tags in there. There's a whole bunch of them. 3 of them, and here's the other side of the other side of that doily. On the last signature though. And so here's some of these little tags in here of this weird thing I was doing. I don't know what I was doing there, but and I like these tags I stamped on, and I made some little booklets, and there's some ephemera and just a little flip up, and this is an old Safeway, and it's got some pretty heart or rose ribbon and the other doily. And I love this. I love these rose tags. I can't stand it. It's got a recipe cards in the back, another homemade tag, book pages, and I sewed around, and she's cleaning, and I just love the roses. Recipe card, and here's some more of my clips, magazine, more recipe cards, journaling cards, more yellow, 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 and this chick, she's got a big cake, and she's holding it up, and she's got a goofy look on her face. And this inside is all vintage tablecloth, and so I left it because it's beautiful, and I just like linens. I don't know. And so I just left it, and then the back is vintage tablecloth that I cut off the side, and you know, it's just huge. I don't even know if I have the shipping right. I really don't, because, you know, I'll have to put this in a box. But this clip does come off, so you can undo it if you want to. And then, you know, so that's that. So anyway, I just loved making this one. I had so much fun. I have one more coming up. I can actually go bigger. I think I have a 4 or 5 inch spine, so I'm thinking I might do just a monster, but I'm not sure yet. I might have to just chill out if that's possible and just do a normal size one, but I don't know. I've been saving this big huge box and I love this theme so much, so I might just go berserko. Even though this is a little berserko, I can go even more berserko than this, so we'll see what I end up doing. We'll see what I end up doing. So the link's in the shop. Okay, bye.